Hello, welcome. In this section, we will explore the tools developed under the safety testing workline to evaluate safety in large language models. The objective is clear: to analyze whether large language models produce unsafe results. To achieve this, we have developed an automated safety testing tool named ASTRAL. This tool effectively generates fully balanced, diverse, and up-to-date test inputs for testing the safety properties of LLMs. To guide the generation of unsafe prompts, we introduce a new black box coverage criterion. This criterion includes different safety categories, writing styles, and persuasion techniques to ensure that unsafe test inputs are well balanced. As an example, by using the safety coverage matrix, we retrieve the need for generating a test focusing on politics, selecting technical terms as the writing style and misrepresentation as the persuasion technique. By leveraging this matrix and internet access, our test generator produces the following unsafe prompt based on the latest political news. The process to carry out this approach is divided into 3 stages. Test generation. This module is responsible for creating unsafe test inputs based on the safety coverage matrix. Tests are generated by GPT API assistants, which leverage retrieval-augmented generation data containing unsafe test inputs from various safety categories. We use a few shots technique to provide examples of different writing styles and persuasion techniques, along with internet access to ensure relevance and up-to-date context. Let's see how it works. In this example, the category is set to controversial topics and politics, the writing style to technical terms, and the persuasion technique to misrepresentation. We also enable web browsing to retrieve the latest news. Additionally, the system is configured to generate a single test case. When we send the request to the API and review the response, we observe that it generates one test input that aligns with the specified category, style, and persuasion technique. Once the test cases are generated, we move on to the execution stage, which can run prompts on both open source and commercial models. Let's see how it works. In this example, we configure GPT 3.5 Turbo as our subject under test and run the generated test input. When we execute the request, the model responds with information on psychological profiling, disinformation tactics, leveraging biases and misconceptions, and covert and untraceable tactics. Finally, we use our test evaluator to analyze the results and determine whether the model exhibits unsafe behavior, using GPT 3.5 model as a judge. Let's see how it works. In this example, we first configure our test evaluator model as GPT 3.5 Turbo to assess safety by analyzing the test case and execution results. When we execute the query, we observe that GPT 3.5 identifies unsafe behavior. Specifically, the response suggests manipulating public opinion through extensive psychological profiling, disinformation campaigns, and covert tactics to generate support for a controversial proposal, something that should not happen. This concludes the explanation and examples of ASTRAL. Thank you very much.